वो रूम में बैठा ना। यो स्टार एंटिटी ब्रो, क्या हाल चाल? सब बढ़िया। दुख में हो? क्या हो गया ब्रो? सितलाली का वेपन मिल गया। तुम निकाले? माविका निकाले है क्या? अरे इसको भी मिल गया। स्टार एंटिटी इधर है ना? फोटो ही लगाया नहीं, इसमें है ना। ओ भाई ये वाला वेपन, अटैक बफर, नाइस ब्रो। आई गॉट हर, नाइस ब्रो, जीजी। मवीका 78 पे कैप्चरिंग रेडियंस हुआ। अच्छा, मेरा तो गारंटीड था ब्रो। आज मवीका से 2.2 मिलियन मारा। डैम ब्रो, 2.2 2.2 मतलब क्या, फूड बफ वगैरह यूज़ करके? और वो वाला बॉस पे मारे क्या, स्पेसिफिक बॉस जो था? वो नेटलैंड बॉस पे नो फूड, तो मतलब तुम्हारा मवीका बहुत स्ट्रांग है भाई। 56 पुल। हाँ मेल तो ज़्यादा ही होगा। नो फूड, तब तुम्हारा मवीका बहुत स्ट्रांग है ब्रो। 2.2 मिलियन मारना मतलब तुम्हारा मवीका 700 के 800 के आराम से मारेगी। सितलाली का वेपन क्या करता है, देखने दो तो एक बार। इस शील्डर कैरेक्टर वो यूज करेगा ना। कैटलिस्ट शील्डर कौन है? कैटलिस्ट शील्डर ब्रो? कोई कैटलिस्ट शील्डर है? हाँ उसको दे सकते हो। हाँ उसको दे सकते हो ब्रो। ये वाला सेट दे देना, वीवी सेट, और उसके बाद ये तो तुम्हारा वो डैमेज भी बफ कर देगी और रेस भी श्रेड कर देगी। हाँ बाइजू भी यूज़ कर सकता है इसको, क्योंकि बाइजू भी ईएम यूज़फुल है उसके लिए, ब्लूम के लिए। हाँ बाइजू भी यूज़फुल है। कम से कम ये वैसा नीश वेपन नहीं है कि नाइट सोल पॉइंट जिसके पास रहेगा वही यूज़ कर सकेगा, ऐसा तो कम से कम नहीं है। ये मविका का भी जो वेपन है ना, मविका का भी वेपन डिलुक पे यूज़फुल हो सकता है, ढेया पे यूज़फुल हो सकता है, मविका का जो वेपन है। बट इस टीम में बाइजू मैच नहीं होगा। हाँ कोई और टीम में यूज़ करना होगा तुमको। हम भी वेपन का ट्राई कर रहे हैं, प्रीमोस निकालना होगा क्वेस्ट वगैरह करके।
Bring it. Full throttle.
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to.
हाँ वो भी है।
Also, how did they
वो
get
तो है ही।
this close to a tribal settlement? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus.
Damn,
Something
racist.
seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
All right.
Ahem! What are you guys doing here?
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense.
होपफुली इन डायनो में मविका का वेपन निकल जाए।
My original
फेट
plan
पॉइंट
was
भी
to
आ
hire
गया है।
someone from the local
इन
tribes,
दिनों में
but a priest recommended Grudok in his
होपफुली इन दिनों
squad.
में मविका का वेपन निकल
I
जाए,
was
फेट
told they
पॉइंट भी
were
आ गया।
capable
कितना है
fighters
तुम्हारे
and
पास
had the
पुल
time
अभी?
to spare, so they fit the bill.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler and his fairy companion.
12 पीटी है।
You know us?
A golden-haired traveler. Your exploits in Fontaine.
दिक्कत तो हो सकता है
We're
ब्रो।
really famous at this.
It's truly my lucky...
So, you...
You'll be generously...
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear
थिएटर
what he
किए
has
हो?
to say?
38 पुल से तुमको मिलेगा मैक्सिमम इस अपडेट में। F2P है, एज F2P।
All right, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sidlali, right? I need her help with something.
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just... Yeah, see, well, I really...
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But if you manage it, I'll eat...
तो तुम्हारा 5 पुल वहाँ से चल गया और 5 पुल, मतलब तुमको अब 28 पुल्स और मिलेगा इस अपडेट में F2P वाइज। तो 28 पुल्स है तो कितना हो जाएगा? तो वही टोटल 38 पुल्स है इस अपडेट में।
Oh,
It's kind of a long
उसमें
story,
10 तुम
and
निकाल
there's
लिए।
tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alieb, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alié. I'm a researcher from the font. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient... Have you heard of the legend of the
और कोई
great
कैरेक्टर है
shaman
जिसके पीछे
Quetzalcoatl?
तुम ट्राई कर रहे हो?
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years
और कोई
ago,
कैरेक्टर है
and the most adept in her
जिसको
tribe
जो
at
तुमको
using that
चाहिए?
particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most according to legend, the battle was amazingly. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical
देखो हम
form.
बोलेंगे ना,
Legend
पुल अप
has it
यूज मत
that
करो, फुरीना पे
Quetzalcoatl
यूज
used the
करना
color
सीखो।
to construct a magnificent
वेपन पे
maze
तुम
on
एक
the
और बार ट्राई
battlefield
कर पाओगे क्योंकि
and
मविका का
trap all the
वेपन बैनर
enemies
एक और बार
inside.
आएगा।
This
ठीक
allowed
है,
her allies to
ये लोग
Anyway,
बनाया ही
that's
है
the
उस
gist
तरह
of
से
it.
फेट पॉइंट
We
वाला
don't want to
सिस्टम
take up
कि
too much of your
लोग
time.
अगर एक बार दूसरा वेपन निकाल ले तो
That
सेकंड वाला
story
पे
is the
भी ट्राई
reason I
करेगा।
came to Natlan.
लेकिन
I
उसके
often
पीछे
publish
जाओगे
books
तो फिर
about the
तुम
history of other
तुम
nations.
ट्राई कर
They
सकते हो,
always end up faring well on the
लेकिन
market.
ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि तुम्हारा पेटी हिट ना हो और
When I
फिर
heard
तुम्हारे
this
पास
story
फुरीना
for the
के लिए भी
first time, I
पुल्स ना
wanted
बचे,
to
ऐसा हो
include it in
सकता
my
है।
next collection, but
बाकी तुम्हारे ऊपर
historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed.
कैरेक्टर ज्यादा
We haven't
वर्थ इट
been
होता है
able to
क्योंकि देखो
determine where the
हमको
battle
जहाँ
took
तक
place
मालूम है ना,
or find any
देखो एक
definitive
तो
evidence
सिंपल सा
that it
बात है
occurred at
भाई,
all.
देखो
Even
इसके
within
चुप
the
रहो भाई,
Masters of the Nightwind,
बड़ी
people
लोग बोलता
dispute
है।
the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth.
बोले देखो एक तो तुम्हारा ऑलरेडी 2.2 मिलियन मार रही है, समझ रहे हो ना क्या बोल रहे हैं? तुम्हारा अगर वो 2.2 मिलियन मार रही है मतलब समझ लो ऑलरेडी बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है वो। ठीक है भाई, बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है वो। फर्स्ट डे में अगर कोई कैरेक्टर 2.2 मिलियन मारता है ना तो फिर समझ लो कि तुम्हारा ऑलरेडी बहुत ओपी है, तो तुमको वेपन से उतना फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा। मतलब डैमेज का ऑब्वियसली इंक्रीज़ मिलेगा तुमको, लेकिन तुम्हारा बिल्ड ऑलरेडी स्ट्रॉन्ग है। ठीक है, तो हम तो बोलेंगे सेव कर लो। ठीक है, ये वेपन जो तुम ख़राब नहीं है, इसको तुम कोई सपोर्ट वगैरह को धरा देना और कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा। बाकी तुम फुरीना वगैरह के लिए सेव कर लो। ठीक है, वेपन से तुमको जितना बेनिफिट मिलेगा एक कैरेक्टर से तुमको ज़्यादा बेनिफिट मिलेगा।
If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is restoring the truth of history. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received...
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need...
Well,
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Sitlali has been alive for more than 200 years. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
oh, that's what you...
So, what do you say?
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot... Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince Sitlali. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
सोच रहा हूँ फर्स्ट फेज तक जितने पुल्स मिले सितलाली बैर में मार दूँ। C4 बनी है करंटली, अगर सितलाली मिल भी गई देन नॉट अ बैड थिंग एट ऑल। अगर नहीं निकली देन फुरीना के लिए हाँ ये तुम कर सकते हो ब्रो, लेकिन फिर बात वही होता है कि अगर तुमको फुरीना मतलब बोलते हैं कि फुरीना तुमको चाहिए ही चाहिए तो हम बोलेंगे कि रिस्क मत लो, लेकिन अगर है नहीं ऐसा कुछ कि तुम सितलाली से भी खुश हो तो तुम ट्राई कर दो भाई पूरा। सितलाली भी अच्छा सपोर्ट है भाई, पायरो टीम के लिए तो अच्छा ही सपोर्ट है वो। अगर तुम्हारे पास आर्लेचिनो है या मवीका है तो सितलाली बेटर है सर। सितलाली को हम देखें बहुत ज़्यादा हाई नंबर देते हुए टीम। फुरीना तक एनफ फुल जमा हो जाएंगे तब ठीक है ब्रो। तो फुरीना तक अगर एनफ फुल जमा हो जाएंगे तो तुम वेपन को भी ट्राई कर सकते हो क्योंकि तुम्हारा वेपन तो गारंटीड है। समझ रहे हो ना क्या बोल रहा है? लेकिन हम हमेशा बोलेंगे कि तुम्हारा कैरेक्टर ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, मतलब ज़्यादा वैल्यूएबल होता है वेपन से, ठीक है। चितलाली बेटर चॉइस रहेगा, ऊपर से तुम्हारे पास उसका वेपन भी है। बाकी तुम F2P के लिए तो यही है नियम भाई कि कैरेक्टर मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन वेपन। F2P में तो यही है सिस्टम।
Try and stop me!
So,
हाँ, वो बात
this
भी
is
है।
where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization,
वो
isn't
बात
it?
भी है।
I hope the person who
वेपन
pointed
तो
us
ऐसे
in
भी हम
this
तुमको मना ही
direction
कर रहे
wasn't
हैं।
mistaken.
For someone like Sitlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it.
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover. Sitlali? Are you there? We need your help with something. Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Itsui? Are you...
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
Bruh. सुंदर।
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get...
घर वगैरह घुस जा रहे हैं भाई।
Huh. So this is where Sitlali lives.
अरे
I,
वाह।
didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great
बात
shaman
तो
like
सही है भाई।
myself.
चितलाली ट्रैवलर को थोड़ी मना करिए
Besides,
ब्रो।
in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists. Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
इसका आँख का कलर चेंज होता है। दारू पी के बहुत थी।
She sure does care a lot about what we think.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you, you're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
अरे चेकअप होने वाला है क्या हम लोग का?
You mean when we can hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Oh, then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
I can still hear you. Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It's just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz. Forget it.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history.
And so they asked the hero of Natland to put in a good word. Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy.
From...
Yeah, we were given a sacred gift.
Huh? So...
We were surprised too. But with Chef Biram's help, we still haven't succeeded. But we learned that the historical event those men want to ask about also involved. She's giving us that face again.
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
There's And there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
See Wally?
पिटाएगा वो लोग. We're going to kick their butts.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you... You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire.
You're lucky you didn't force.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance? I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent... Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel. Except...
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a...
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of 7 Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of 7 Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't... I heard that the great shaman, Pitzalin, was a friend of yours.
क्या हुआ?
You two must have been close.
खाना बन गया?
If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics?
Talk at... Fine. No? As her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together?
I saw a CD here. कहाँ खाना आया? खाना आएगा बंद कर दो.
You don't seem super invested in this whole...
The Battle of 7 Colors is something I've only ever heard about.
But how? Weren't you...
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it.
But Molusol said the two of you were close friends.
Close friends? More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? All students from Weeziling's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation. Defeating me in battle. Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Weeziling's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough. As my rival, Weeziling only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty. Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done. Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman. Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Weeziling used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Weeziling was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful, and no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need...
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about.
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful.
Weeziling was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her math. Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, we should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like...
Right. The obsidian altar is off-limit.
Is there a problem?
Most of Weeziling's students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life.
Yeah, Paimon can see...
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny eats sweet.
What is she doing?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight? Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want the...
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan.
Sure, whatever you.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion.
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Huitzil.
So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed.
Well, you're not.
If we want to protect our legacy.
Not this again. Just how much did you...
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for... What? You know what?
Sorry to disappoint,
Bruh.
but if you're here to question whether we're
We're not getting anywhere. Which...
Huh? Oh.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have
Did Elder Tlapo...
From what I can tell,
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to...
That's not...
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe.
But
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, Elder Tlapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel. So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eatsley to ask her questions.
क्या हुआ? खाएंगे ऑटो खत्म.
Missing Elder Tlapo and Chief Bureau. Hi there, Elder Tlapo. Hey, he seems...
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor Elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Huitzilin's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other. She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
Well, you've lived a long...
The more time you have... Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200 years and you... I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head...
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news. We found
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of Seven Colors.
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago.
True, but Granny Eatsley promised to help.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You...
Hey, don't complain. None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That what?
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special...
It is my duty.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time.
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatsley. Even so, as a priestess...
I get your point. Of course, the one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work. No.
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Veron, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
You have my thanks, then.
Huh. So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified, but that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you were rivals, but do you really...
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, we seemed proud enough to pass it on to her disciple.
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
What's wrong with her?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn. Master had no choice but to recruit many students. Split up what... So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatselian's school of shamanism, actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
But if they inherited Wheatselian's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
I think you're on
well,
66 pretty on weapon manner.
All right, give me their
66.
address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
Let me check.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this investigation.
By the way, how many pulls does it take for the 5-star to come in weapon? हो गया हाँ पानी यार कहाँ गया
That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Let me check. Ugh. Yeah, I'm at 56 on paper, so maybe like 10 more pulls. However, I don't think this shows all of my pulls because the last time I pulled, I think it was on New Willet's weapon, so I think it missed all those counts. I don't see Homa there, so maybe some pulls got deleted.
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do
Let's
about
see.
that.
Well, even if
Let's
our
see.
investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care. And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answer. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different...
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it
Have
in
you
full.
tried the new...
Extra,
Yeah, I
if
did the
that's what it takes.
Imaginarium Theater on this account. I got the hard mode, I think, complete with 7 stars. Hard mode is done, and visionary mode I don't have enough characters for that. I got like 620 primo gems from there.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far. She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with... By figuring out the truth behind the...
Closure? I'd say we're...
That...
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family!
Yeah, that's how I did all those pulls again. After I got Mavuika, I did the... After I got Mavuika, I did those events like theater and
Hello,
Arc
are you
Quest.
Aisha Man?
Yep, that's me. Huh?
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
Oh, it's this guy.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Man, this is generational trauma.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your questions.
This is like dating simulator.
Okay, so your family studied under Wheat Ceiling, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation. The techniques my family learned from Huitzilian didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so turns out shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Huitzilian was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember...
Decide the outcome of a battle? Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique... You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of...
Well, looks like we're back where we...
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took...
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up an academic circle.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know it.
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. In addition to... Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely... And of course, the Battle of Seven Colors is the...
We don't need another story. We need something
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Huitzilin's personal account of the events, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it.
Unfortunately, I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon.
Could you?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but in the words of my grandfather, something...
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostuk cave?
Oh, yes?
It's been more than 200 years.
What do you mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostuk cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Precisely when Huitzilin was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need.
Just when we thought all hope was...
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Sweet Lolly? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Really?
Out of print, huh? Sure.
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with unlimited power is a must.
Huh? What the hell?
It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies...
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Gucci. It was Yai Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew to... Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But...
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that.
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre... Of course. Sounds like a...
Once we get there, it'll take a bit...
Well, I'm sure...
Have you even looked at the time? It's already
well... What do you think, Traveler? Okay, we'll find a...
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait?
Great shamans have important... That's only because I haven't...
All right. As Miss Sitlali...
Sorry. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never, and she's a powerful shaman who...
Well, thanks for today, Sweet Lolly.
That's quite considerable.
Wait, didn't you say you had...
What did you think?
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years?
No, I've had enough socializing for one time. Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind-reading issue.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret.
Sometimes I want the fresh air. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd crest birds didn't eat my... Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. And... you're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I... Oh, did I not separate our senses Please work, please work. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try... That was just to help with the... For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of
हाँ भाई
consciousness
वही हो रहा है सही सोचे थे
without a concept of self.
सितलाली न्यू वाइफ क्या मतलब गेम हैज ऑफिशियली डिसाइडेड दैट ट्रैवलर्स वाइफ इज सितलाली ऐसा और कौन कैरेक्टर के साथ हुआ है बताओ ना हैंग आउट इवन मत बोलना हैंग आउट इवन में तो करते हैं लोग बस खाली बेगारी चीज इसमें तो पूरा
Is Sitlali drunk? She's not making...
Anyway...
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right?
Just... sorry, I said we could be friends, but I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone...
Yeah, everyone's been wondering. Why do you...
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower.
Bro, isn't the traveler like 500 years old?
The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but it doesn't last. With the passing of the season, even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember, that's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day. Just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years. Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
Sitlali.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really? Then you should understand. Travel... Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Sitlali!
I'm not drunk. Just gotta think of a...
Uh-oh, not this...
I'm...
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us?
Bye. Gonna... walk.
Alright.
Bro, can I eat something here? Nice pillow.
should take a break after all that running around.
Yeah, let's run.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show up on time. She drank so much last night, she might...
Ahem.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the... Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, the Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching.
So that's why you're here.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Just follow me.
Of course.
Let's ride. Try and stop me. This should be it.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence...
Everyone ready?
So you want me to use night? Yeah, whatever. Let's see. We'll get Sweet Lolly. Because it's a story quest.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave...
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
Whoa, let's see. Signature weapon, okay. $250 EM. Damn, C2. Let's see.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend described. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. there's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Wow, you're really invested in...
Well, it's... Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might...
All the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual...
Of course.
Alright.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the lead.
Still, what a terrific
Enough chit-chat. We should...
Yep. Just here. It's so cool. Yo, so cool.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the sphere down and see what happens.
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
This is Ochka Matland.
Wait, what was that?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real.
Domain
I
expansion.
can't believe it.
Colorful maze.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The prince... Correct? Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her...
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory, after all. Is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot... I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to... Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier. So, be brave, my friends, and...
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not so...
monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago. Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end them!
Oh my god, he died.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! Rev the engines! All right. Return to the skies!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad. I'll give her...
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
We're out! Looks like we made it.
Hold on.
Whoa, so pretty!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories. Without that power, it's just... I would say this is the most direct evidence that
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look?
No, you may...
What are you doing?
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad,
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of show... I knew you were fishy, but I didn't...
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the...
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving the...
But then there would be no evidence to prove...
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its... But make no mistake. I'm no lowly but the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan, made with even more miraculous. That substance dates back...
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work!
Calm down, sir!
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will... Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the... We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than that.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations.
What if I give you a portion of the...
You're trying to bribe me? Careful.
Oh. I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, but now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor image. I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye.
Even when the truth is right in front...
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already... All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write it... Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful! What happened?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue. Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And from a practical perspective...
Shows what evil
since you like...
I knew from the beginning that you would have... You've lived long with the backing of the printing industry. I can... And in my
That's not
That's a no, then?
Done running your mouth?
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wait!
The captain, united in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them.
Regrader.
They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
We've heard about...
I don't care. Light it up! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Light up the blazing sun!
That's what you get for messing with the
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're up.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Damn, that was 500k. I didn't even
Our boss
notice.
never signs a contract without loophole. Go home and read the fine print. The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up... Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time.
What? This whole place...
We're supposed to wait until I made it out.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss.
Wait, don't!
Where are we? Back at the maid? Like, wait. She'll know how to get out. Let's see. See, Lolly? Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you saw in the... You're right. Lead the way.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects, if you cannot escape in time...
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions.
I appreciate the compliment.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to... Can you...
You misunderstand, Lolly. I'm not...
What do you mean? This space can be You just need to tell me.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Nat. When people leave deep impressions on each other, these connections are particularly... That is how I created my maze. Right. If that color is crudely from this space is a combination of my color and your memories. Because there are no connections.
Over 200 years.
Well, at the very least,
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace.
Sweet love.
But now that your special technique, didn't.
So you think
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, but you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here.
But Sutlami, ever since you learned that technique, you've been unique. That color is the core of the technique. But more specifically, in truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, you are fated to live a far longer life than me, Sutlami. So I wanted to leave
your color.
One day, you too will want to leave behind your...
I have to get out of here.
Sutlami, what?
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit...
But you could lose a portion of your memory.
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for... Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your after 200 years. Someone has the Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memory. And the Traveler's connection to that. This means that, even without your truth...
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, that was enough to guide him to this... Well, Sutlami.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Sutlali's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wait there.
Sutlali!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out just in time! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin.
Still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right?
Hello?
It's one of Malu-san's employees! Quick!
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible... I'm so glad you...
Either way, the guards will take you...
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless, Traveler. Try and stop me!
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs!
Something felt off about him yesterday. So
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective.
Serves him right.
I know. It was a...
Was that a declaration?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive.
Right, the special scroll.
Don't worry. With Celine's technique hasn't been lost at all. Oh, and Traveler? I knew you'd want to tag...
Hey, bro. Huh? What the hell?
No more mistakes. All right. Hear the echoes of the valley. One with nature. Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Full throttle!
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going...
What are you saying, See?
Follow me.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven...
Fine. What is it? Something that can... You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe. That death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something...
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sipali. I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my...
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon.
यो ब्रो बोलो एक वीडियो भेजे है स्ट्रीम के बाद देखना, वो सितलाली वाला।
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time.
सितलाली एनफ पायरो क्रायो अप्लाई करेगी ना।
I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final
सितलाली
journey.
एनफ पायर क्रायो अप्लाई नहीं कर रही है, मेल्ट नहीं हो पा रहा। हम तो यूज किए सितलाली, मेरा तो हो रहा था भाई क्रायो एप्लीकेशन बहुत।
When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose.
हम तो यूज किए भाई अभी उसका, उसी का तो यूज कर रहे थे अभी।
Fields of green to beckon adventurous
क्रायो तो अप्लाई
souls.
कर रही थी वो।
And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too.
हाँ अल्ट के बाद, हाँ अल्ट के बाद ही तो क्रायो अप्लाई कर रही है।
Hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just
अबे
imagine
तुम
the
किसका बात
dullness
कर रहा है
of
भाई?
night.
मोटरसाइकिल फॉर्म तो मवीका का है भाई, क्या बोल रहा है तू?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
हम तो यूज किए भाई मवीका के साथ, कर रही थी अप्लाई, मेल्ट हो रहा था मेरा।
I hope everyone remembers your color too.
अबे पता है मेरा, मैं अप्लाई हो रहा था भाई। हम थोड़ा पीछे करके देखेगा तो मालूम चल जाएगा। हम कर रहे थे, मेरा जा रहा था 100 के मेल्ट जा रहा था मोटरसाइकिल से।
It's much more than that.
नॉर्मल अटैक कर रहा था कि चार्ज अटैक कर रहा था मोटरसाइकिल से? नॉर्मल अटैक कर रहा था कि चार्ज अटैक?
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Sweet Lolly? Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to...
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, the fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting?
Traveler. The essence of passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, even though I only confirmed that today. I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Sealing died, I haven't
Oh, yeah.
It was her final... But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll. Despite knowing exactly how I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever... This time, though... Take this. I guess it...
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, countless people exist in my memories. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect just keep it safe.
Whoa. It's a little...
Isn't that what front...
Okay. This is a serious commitment.
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind? Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color, and that connection is what caused my
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts, because you left traces of color, and that's why the Traveler can hear your thoughts too.
Quick thinking. But only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but there's no need to worry though. Now that I've figured out...
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connect. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can... I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect... just messing with you. It'll probably take some time, though. So, besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever... No promises, though.
What the hell? Oh, quest item. Bro, after all that, I only got like 43 primogems.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed.
Wow! Elder Talapo's wisdom.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it.
पीछे करके देखे हाँ बोलो
It makes perfect. Now,
Well,
in that case, after all, you completed.
all right, we'll leave.
Oh, and we interrogate. He hired people. We now have a rec.
So he was behind the... Anyway, that clears it up.
Until we.
तेरा भी स्टार्ट में ही अप्लाई हो रहा था और नहीं मैं जा रहा था जब नहीं मरा एक दो बार से मिल नहीं हो रहा था उसके बाद
Part about your contribution, but it kind of seemed like
देख लेंगे उसका हमको हो सकता है कि नॉर्मल अटैक तुम देखा था वीडियो में कि चार्ज अटैक देखा था चार्ज अटैक जो गोल गोल घूम के करती है उसमें अगर तुम्हारा अप्लाई नहीं हो रहा है तब हो सकता है कि थोड़ा स्लो है नॉर्मल अटैक मोविका का फास्ट है थोड़ा हो सकता है कि टाइम लगता है उसमें
There you are. I've been looking.
Oh, it's the...
Please, I'll be heading back. I'd like to ask some questions about
Questions?
Don't misunderstand. I have no I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world.
All right, you can ask your question.
Important.
Oh, thank you very much.
नॉर्मल काय करेगा मन भाई मन होता है लोग कर सकता है प्लंज वगैरह भी करता है लोग प्लंज भी अलाउ है
Another day, another...
Oh, that!
You're but...
Of course.
Sent to me.
And this is?
The key to my house.
अरे भाई
Don't bother now.
गजब शादी अब तो बीवी है भाई अब तो बीवी है ऑफ फील्ड क्रायो है तो ऊपर से मोविका मेल्ट करवा देगी उसका पैसिबल पारो ऑरा से ऑल्ट का पहले देखो वो कंसिस्टेंटली अप्लाई देखो बहुत जल्दी जल्दी नहीं करेगी लेकिन तुमको डैमेज में समझ रहे हो ना क्या बोल रहे हैं क्रायो एप्लीकेशन मानते थोड़ा स्लो हो सकता है लेकिन ओवरऑल डैमेज बूस्ट में मैनेज हो जाता है अरे प्रीमो देना है तो रुमाल दी भाई बताओ इनको एक पुल करेंगे अभी जय श्री राम जय श्री राम तेरे यार अच्छा कितना पुल था भाई मेरा शायद 57 पुल होगा मोविका पहले ही मेल्ट करवा देगी देख लेंगे हाँ ये तो रिवॉर्ड कलेक्ट कर लेना देख लेंगे वीडियो। तो वो पहले ये करते हैं भाई, टेस्ट रन। वरना रोजारिया, हाँ रोजारिया का भी क्रायो एप्लीकेशन बढ़िया है। देखते हैं इसका क्या है सिस्टम।
I'm tired already.
इसका एनर्जी कॉस्ट कितना है भाई? 60 है। EM ER EM 900 EM हो जाता है भाई इसका। ER देने के बाद भी 900 हो गया। क्या क्या चीज़ है भाई? ओ भाई सब में 11 एनर्जी रिचार्ज है, इसमें नहीं है। तो मेन स्टार्ट है, इसमें भी नहीं है। एनर्जी रिचार्ज कितना है इसका भाई? चलो देख लेते हैं। सही बोला, इसका है बहुत इसका क्रायो एप्लीकेशन कम है। इसको एनर्जी रिचार्ज देना पड़ेगा। इसको देना पड़ेगा एनर्जी रिचार्ज, अगर फिर नहीं होगा काम। इसका क्रायो एप्लीकेशन स्लो है।
Exactly!
We've got trouble. Cut that out. It's serious. Come see us in the speaker's chamber once you've cleaned.
No! Paimon's not done.
I wonder if they've eaten. Oh, don't tell me something came up on their way here.
Relax.
Ah, there they are.
Mavuika, see Lolly! We came running as soon as we got your message.
Thank you for coming all this way. Well,
strictly speaking, I'm just passing on something I heard as well. You're aware that Mavuika's not the first Pyro Archon, yes? On occasion, there were those who lived longer than an ordinary human. Not unlike my situation. And now, the Wyab have sensed a special surge within the ley lines. His name is Xbalanque.
Xbalanque? But isn't...
yes, that's him. According to legend, he was the greatest of heroes and leaders, and the one who made a deal with...
hasn't he been dead, like, a really long...
Even in Natlan, it's impossible for someone as ancient as him. Hence why this really is some...
Let me be clear about this. I did not mishear, nor is the Wyab mistaken. We would never jest about something like this.
Don't worry. Both the Traveler and I have complete faith in your abilities. Whose interpretation of the Wyab's will could we trust if not...
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll never be modest about. But the fact I'm not wrong about this only further begs the question. Just why is Lord Xbalanque suddenly about to be resurrected now?
As you can see, Citlali's even more concerned about this than I am. Still, it's understandable. Waiting to find out the whole truth must be torture for a great shaman who can only...
Mavuika, I hope you'll approach this with a measure of caution. Depending on how things go...
I do. Xbalanque's arrival will shake our nation.
Wait! Do you think he'll come and find...
Well, you can't just up and sit...
That's actually pretty likely. Think about it. People in the...
I don't want to meet him! Anyway, my job was just to pass on the message and bring the Traveler over. Now that that's dealt with, you can
Wait! Where are you going, Seela?
Back to bed! You have no idea how much that's...
It's like I said before. Our cultural legacy shouldn't end with our... So, the pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame has been given new meaning. And this grand...
Ooh, that sounds awesome!
Heroes are drawn to tournaments like... The news of Lord Xbalanque's impending resurrection may be a...
Huh. Okay.
That's right. I've already informed the tribes that will be hosting the next tournament preparing supplies, cleaning up, and remodeling the Traveler, Paimon. You are our cherished friends, and
Paimon?
Of course. On that note, my two...
Sure! our first stop.
Looks like someone's in a good mood.
Of course! Paimon's here as a special supervisor this time. It's only been a few days.
It's nothing. We've got a... Pretty much all we need to do is talk to everyone and confirm...
Hold on a sec. Take a look. See that? Someone's fishing.
It's a quartet, you insolent ignoramuses! A quartet! How dare you treat the almighty...
Why, hello there, Ahau.
We're fishing, Archon. Mualani says if we're lucky, we might... Yeah, like that punk Shibalanke. He's such a... Lowly servant! How dare you beat up the almighty Dragon Lord for some ancient fogey that you only know by name? You'll pick...
Ah, so you've heard about his impending...
Oh no! Why is Shibalanke coming back now? Wow, that's a...
To be honest, it's been bothering me quite a lot. Under normal circumstances, it shouldn't be... Hey! We've got a bug!
Huh?
Help!
It's what's going to save your life! Hold your breath for now!
Well, would you look at that? You act...
Thanks for your help. Otherwise, that sudden bout of leg cramps, the two of us are in charge of transporting supplies. After safely delivering some of the...
Didn't warm up before going into the water, did...
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll never forget how you saved us. We know you're busy, though, so...
Well, you gotta give it to Mualani. When she wants...
Then it won't be long before she reels in Shibalanke.
I was just thinking, what if I used some commemorative badges for the stadium as a And before you say anything...
Well, what about you then? Given your...
She saw right through you, my foolish lackey. Silly, naive child. Now, witness this...
Thanks. I'll keep that. But for now, what I need to do... Seems like the people of this...
Yep, don't worry. We only came here to fish after finishing all of our work. We're all done. Everyone at the Children of Echoes...
Now that's efficiency. Everyone, this iteration...
Sure. Don't know why you'd worry about this stuff. You're always so ready to pounce on.
Remind me again.
What are you doing to me, you son of a... It's always a party with those three. Seems like... Oh, wait, four.
Try and stop me!
Oh, there she is, right over there. See, Lolly, didn't you say you...
The chief came to me for help just...
You didn't tell him?
I just told him about Shibalanke's imminent return. And told him...
Right, You've still got a reputation to maintain, huh? Can't have people think...
Now you're making fun of me too, huh? And you! Do you also think I'm just trying to keep up? And you too!
No, relax. See, Xbalanque was no ordinary person. He loved this land as much as we do, and managed to forge a miracle through the ruler of death. I don't...
If that's what even the two of you... That means I can go get some shut-eye then. The chief should be Alright then. Good night, everyone.
What if I put this piece of rope here?
No.
No? Then...
That voice. Sounds like Auroran. What's up to Auroran?
Oh, hello.
Oh dear. A bird?
No, a juvenile Cucasaurus. This one looks a little different from the others, though.
The heck are you on about? Whoa, he's quick on his feet. Ever for real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
What the hell, bro?
Did Paimon just say something wrong? Oh wow, no way, bro.
Nuh-uh.
What the heck?
Don't worry about him. He's just...
He's brain
how
rotted.
should I describe him? No, he's an assistant at Aoife's clinic, and one of my friends. His name...
The heck are you on about?
Bro is brain rotted.
Is that not his name? Oh wow, no way, bro.
Yeah, that's what he does. Those are all Aoife's catchphrases, so Kukuku
Aoife's
picked
brain
them up
rotted.
after hearing them day after. The last time I delivered some vegetables to the people of the springs, I ran into Ahau, who was there for a soak in the hot springs. Ahau and Kukuku were... Eventually, Ahau got really agitated and just started immediately shouting, "No, you!" no matter what Kukuku said.
How unbelievably childish.
They went on like that for an entire afternoon.
Wait, how do you know that? Did you...
Yeah, I did. It was so dumb I couldn't look away. Anyway, I'm here because I'm trying to capture Xbalanque.
Capture, huh?
Then how about...
Sorry, you're trying to do...
We've never seen someone so ancient come back to life before, right? So I wanted to see if I could... I've used it before. It's quite good at catching wild animals. See, I've even made a notice board.
Good luck catching anyone with this.
Bro is definitely going to fall.
With the poor guy when you catch...
No. I just want to see what he looks like, and then...
I'll admit, I didn't take...
Well, a chance like this doesn't come every day.
I see. In that case, I wish...
Hey, not you too!
If the real Xbalanque does show up, a trap like...
That's right. That's also why I stuffed several layers of cushions and hay in there.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Bro, stop! You're driving Paimon insane over here! Oh, wow. No way, bro.
No way,
Well,
bro.
if you got time for this, then you finish prepping for the tournament.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Paimon.
Ah, so that's it. We, Masters of the Nightwind, are broadly responsible for the woven scroll. I provided some amazing supplies. The others even praised me for the quality of...
You've gotten quite good at dealing with people.
Yes. I think I've rediscovered a bit of that feeling I had in my child.
Seems like things here are going smoothly. And that...
Bye, Auroran! Good luck. See you later.
So he also knows how to say...
Huh? Alright. See...
Oh, Mavuika. Oh, shoot. What are you doing here?
Shilonin? What a...
Oh, hey there, Shilonin. Did you come here for work?
Auroron. Did he sell me up?
Nope.
That's...
She's avoiding me. There are a few big pieces of equipment we need. I went straight to her place because I was worried she might refuse, but each time there was nobody home, and the neighbors said that she was busy. Turns out, she...
Wow! She literally ran away from home just to avoid taking work from you.
Okay, that's enough about me. What are you here for? Checking on pilgrimage prep progress?
Yes, and to see how everyone's doing while we're at it.
Oh, Shibalanke? Did you...
Wait! Have you been so busy?
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but if that's what Silo, everyone's reaction makes sense too.
This isn't a bad time for it to happen either. The war has only just ended, and I met a warrior from the People of the Springs near the Speaker's Chamber a few days. I asked if anything was bothering him, and he said that he used to train for battle.
Paimon can definitely see. That's why you want to hold the pilgrimage again, right?
That's right. We will have competition take the place of ceaseless battle. It'll give us an outlet for our... That's the meaning of the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame today.
But, how do you feel, Mavuika?
Shouldn't... You sound like...
Hey, don't put it like that.
I knew...
Really? Ow! Wait, you have a foot...
Of course she does. This whole glorious righteous leader thing is just one facet of her.
Tragically, this is how my longtime companions think of me. Shilonen's always...
Hey! Don't just put words in my mouth like...
Sure, whatever you say. Come on, Traveler, Paimon. Let's head to our next stop. Oh, and Shilonen, now that you've been busted, be sure to stop by my office and pick up the documents I left for you.
And she's fallen asleep.
Well, she's gotta wake up eventually.
All right.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone...
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How do you...
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons.
Sounds like you've been doing well, then.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, follow me.
Striking. All right.
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You could see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natlan too.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natlan? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan?
That's right. Everything going...
Please, rest assured. Everything is going off with
Coach?
Hey! Please rest completely and totally assured.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Then give a break a
And that's why they call you tough.
Paimon agrees. That, after six...
So you think it's something about this?
Yeah, exactly. Now...
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not all...
Mm-hmm.
I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and...
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like... We've already checked up on each of the tribe. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how she looks... So, that's it for the day.
Wait, so you mean...
Say no more.
Go where? Oh, there.
Rev the engines! Let's ride! All right. Try and stop me! All right. Yep. Let's ride. Rev the engines. Let's ride.
Oh, I have to go there.
All right. If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be. Yup, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, a warrior should.
That's the most Well, the competition.
Well, I'm glad you found this.
Whoa, Mavuika looks so excited. She must really be looking. Do you think, like, you know? Oh, you. Oh, so. Wait, Coach.
I'm ready.
Full throttle!
Live commentary, huh? Very nice. It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun!
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Come on! You said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge! Good job, contestant! Here, have.
You're too kind.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain. Oh!
It's a solid. For example, take the chain.
Ooh, you're really thorough!
Also about the vertical section. It's only so-so. And also.
A ball launcher?
It's been a long time. Want to give it a try?
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
Oh, what the heck? Damn, bro. What the hell?
That was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her...
You played well. No, we should be thanking you. Whoa! Look.
Huh. You know what they say, embrace... Bye, see you soon!
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to call Janson that.
You kinda enjoy messing with people.
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about.
What?
All right.
Oh, there.
All right.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the...
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Hi there!
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same...
We worked out today, so...
So what is the usual? Oh, come on, Traveler, you never...
If someone's down in the dump...
For real?
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food...
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament isn't...
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on...
Don't worry, in the event that...
Really? Speaking of your ways, Mavuika, you...
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more... You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion.
You mean...
It's precisely checking in on the So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon...
But isn't it a bit...
When Shibalanke also...
Huh.
Oh, another good summary.
You're working on it.
No.
Then...
Damn, bro, so much food.
So many dishes and such huge portions too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! What?
You know...
Wait, what?
Our Archon's always had a healthy appetite.
Meat eater.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into...
Is that okay?
Of course you can. All right, I'll leave you here.
All right, good night. How do you feel? Want another drink? Then how about some dessert? Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always...
Lord Shibalanke is coming back, huh? Oh, I didn't see that coming. Wait.
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill...
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he... isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory?
Bro, jinxed it.
Isn't that how the...
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you... Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Shibalanke is no...
Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, see?
And now that you mention it, a fight between the...
Alright, enough with that
The way they're talking about the Archons, yeah. Alright, Paimon's done eating. Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some...
What accommodations? This one.
Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament... Oh no, we've overslept! Ah! Paimon can't believe it, but we could totally called it! How could we have been so... Is this what people mean?
Hey there.
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Yeah, we're about to start. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh?
Damn.
Can we make it in time?
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight.
Damn, bro.
Rev the engines!
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding!
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Paimon's entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are! So much air! And Paimon's stomach! Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that!
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons, too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours, too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
Yo, bro. She flexing.
Woohoo! And safe! We won the bet! We won the... That's right. Pay up a how. Yeah! Darn it!
How do you like that? A short flick?
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait,
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The Abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. How it remains a trial to determine the strongest among us. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the...
Yeah! Heck yeah! Leave it to us! We're the...
Oh, and one more thing. If you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off.
Bro, no entrance. Huh?
Oh! Hi there, Eon-san! Are you gonna participate? Ouch! Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Blood. Huh?
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. You...
A traveler me? Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Siglawi.
Though not a violation. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much...
Good luck then!
Well, aren't you the sweet... Anyway, thank...
So, what was that?
Of course not. I was to be more precise. I was trying to look for him in the world of... Still, nothing so far.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves, too.
Hey, Kinich, gonna take part in the tournament? Best of luck. You, Hero. One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good? Oh, hey, you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get... I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience... Yeah, Yep. Oh, by the... Lord Shibalanke? A powerful figure like him is sure... I haven't seen anyone like that. Alright. Thanks, Kachina. I will. Thank you. Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Mavuika. We're back!
Ah, supervisors.
Madam Host, the contestants are due, however...
No leads.
Not what you expect.
Not necessary. Still, let's go get... I believe we're all warmed up. Now, this iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to... Remember what brought you here, and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Alright. Ready or not, here I come!
There's Mualani,
I've got this. This round's in the...
Kanich is coming up to the trickiest part. How's he so fat? The gap between our competitors is increasing. Oh, contestant Kachi.
This part's rough. So...
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
Our champion has emerged!
Kanich! That's amazing! Yeah! That's what? Not only is little hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too!
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that
Come on, dude.
Losing to...
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times up. Yeah.
Oh, so good. But
Wait, aren't we? Now that you mention it,
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalake then? Ugh.
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with...
You mean, he might be
Wait, I'm Shibalake now?
I've got it. Lord Shibalake did.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Whoa, did Paimon say something? Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never... Huh?
Reflecting back on it, it wasn't... Please, excuse me. There you are. No unimaginably strong soul. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you...
Huh? Who's that?
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he...
Wait, so that's Shibalake? But...
What the hell? Kid Goku?
Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a...
Huh? That's Lord
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No! This is a joke, right?
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord...
As... Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalake is one of the most important...
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for Lord Shibalake. I said I...
Oh?
Oh no. He did...
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me too. Wait, really? Hang on. I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalake, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to now... As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalake. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Wow, that's about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important...
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way? And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans, And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run.
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Lali.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return...
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest.
How do you...
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way?
As you know, ours was an... I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start... The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. But even when thrust into battle against the Abyss, all the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted... As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future. That is, the present. So I might finally bring... Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation... Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then... Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything.
Yeah. Had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of... Natlan was only able to overcome...
All these millennia later, and the people of if future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you, beginnings and endings, creation and change.
Please, you're...
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life.
What?
That's why I said you won't. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came... And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights.
Bro got
only
caught
to
in the
step
trap.
into a trap along the way. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft.
This is so...
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran... Oof, you got...
Well then?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. So, I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas,
Why is he stealing...
well, now that I've said it, care to help? See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my...
Very formidable.
Yes.
Using your current body?
Don't worry. I'll find the first son. From the moment I first saw... Surely you shall not... Brilliant. In that case, let us...
अच्छा
What is this place?
हाँ चलो ठीक है ब्रो वैसे भी ये क्वेस्ट का लास्ट पार्ट है खत्म ही हो गया
Is this a temple?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been...
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself, the most radiant. We have invited you here.
Huh. I see.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to... But here, we meet as our true spiritual... What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body? Which of these are...
Well said, Xbalanque. You and I both know we'll never...
Indeed. That's it. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent, let us have a...
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
I think Mavuika met our twin before because those were like fragments of old memories.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuika. Looks like this old man...
You jest, Lord Xbalanque.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. This battle has been most meaningful. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to... Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuika, allow me to give you a present.
Ooh, there's a prize too? I'm almost...
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death.
Damn, bro.
Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to...
What? So
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans.
Thank you. The past lives on in my memories. And will always meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more...
Mavuika?
They were right.
They?
Your parents, sister, those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and each and every one. Mavuika, has one granted the special privilege to return, dear Mavuika, our esteemed Archon, leader. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to just... The war is over, Mavuika. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you.
Mavuika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in the...
Why so formal all of a sudden? Serious.
Huh?
Oh, leaving already?
Since we're done with all the serious stuff. Shibalanke.
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too. Come on, it's time. Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall!
Is this a board you can use to ride? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life, then?
Yeah, we're living good!
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible!
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Bro.
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuika!
The hands of our friends at the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Is that Ochkanatlan? Oh, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too! It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
You can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
We made it! Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo!
Thank you, Mavuika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least...
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuika.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, time to go.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shivalonga.
Well, thank you for accompanying me this whole... Yes. After the end, there will be good food.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us?
I'm sure the feast has already started, but she's very reliable.
Ah, so she probably faked...
Yeah, I told... Ah, seems like they've prepared...
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what the...
Here, watch.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame. Those returning to the tribes, even if you're surrounded by dark...
Archon, travel...
More than well.
So the only reason Lord Shivalonga didn't...
That's right. But don't feel disappointed. We had many revelations during this journey.
Huh. No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still...
Strong in both body.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill.
Indeed. Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. A toast to our champion!
Cheers!
Hey, look!
Hello, Mausao. You're awake.
Huh?
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple...
I see. I remember... I feel like I dreamed a very long dream.
It wasn't a...
I'm a... you know... Mom and Dad always say that my health is...
Really? Like...
Yeah. I feel amazing.
Then go and train hard. Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do...
Yes. You'll turn out to...
Vegetable.
Yeah. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream.
Really?
I think it...
That wasn't a... Huh? I was hoping to save the... Namely, that we crowned another champion. In the end, I won by...
Whoa!
This is no lie.
Yeah!
Amazing!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast.
Very well.
It has been a super long and exciting day.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, right.
No. In battle... the...
I need to do the dailies on my other account. I forgot to do them before the stream. Oh, it's updating.
Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
I see the value in my... But I also see the meaning in all...
Let me scribe.
He's sanctified. Bow your head.
Delve into destiny.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Oz, reveal. Clear the area. Let her rip.
Silence. The tides beckon. poses no threat to me. The tides beckon.
गोवा का डेलीज करने का बैटरी है? बैटरी नहीं। Hello bro, grinding new account. Yeah, I will just completing the dailies because I spent too much time on the main account. I couldn't do the dailies on this account, so I finished it. How many posts did I get on this account? 75. Yeah, I did that account. I did the Archon quest and both story quests with Lali and Mavuika. I did that. I mean, I think apart from the music event, I have completed the content on that account. I was just doing it for the Primo gems so that I can try maybe good. Try to hit pretty. Bro, suggest some good anime. It depends on what animes have you watched. All done. Uh, I think so. Yeah, I have done all the maybe some achievements left on the new bosses and everything, but I think I have done them all. I was just grinding for some primo gems to pull on the weapon banner. I think I might be able to hit pity on the weapon banner. I just hope I win the weapon. Depends on what type of anime you have watched, bro. What type of anime do you like and how many animes you have watched? I can suggest you some. So? Something cool.
No. I am graft in you.
Variable elimination.
Struggle harder. Entertain me.
Variable elimination.
Let me think. Yeah. Yeah, Camellia. You can understand why people pulled her just by this simple ability. Let's do the something cool. Have you watched? Not that one. Have you watched that time I got reincarnated as a slime? Do you watch Isekai? Do you watch isekai genre?
The lovely smell. Don't run. Keep the dance going. I can't believe it.
I mean, it depends on your taste, bro. Have you watched Bleach? Have you watched Bleach? Like the not the current season. Like, have you watched the whole Bleach? I watched ReZero and Shinboku, and yeah, I have watched. I think I watched the previous seasons. I haven't watched the new ones. I haven't been watching anime, like new stuff coming in anime, for like a year or something, because I just uh, know Bleach, and I think maybe you would like Bleach. And what about One Piece? Have you watched One Piece? Suggest something small. Uh, uh, how about Full Metal Alchemist? One Punch Man, yeah, that's also good. You can watch Full Metal Alchemist or One Punch Man. What about Full Metal Alchemist? Have you watched this one? Full Metal Al. Bro, that's not big. That's like only 64 episodes. Who told you that FMA is big? Tell me something that you watched recently. What I watched recently? That's what I watched recently. You watched Mob Psycho? Oh, you watched that one.
Watch out.
Yeah, she can walk, but once you activate her skill, she stops walking. Bro, why is the concerto energy taking so much time? Ashley, you have watched.
Struggle harder.
Ashley, you have watched. Super hot character, yeah. Sure, give a dang, bro. You might like Zany. You can check out a new character which is going to come in 2.0. Her name is Zany. You might like her. She is like Arlecchino but with eye bags. You know, the ones you get from working too much. She has got like eye bags, and she has horns, and she's like Arlecchino. She like her overall design. Arlecchino plus Chlorant. Like it, she looks like they mixed both, like face and looks and all that Arlecchino, and then the rest of it, if you know what I mean, is Chlorant. And then she, that's her name, Zane. If you check it out, I think you might understand what I'm talking about. That's who I'm going to pull next. Zany and Changli when a rerun comes.
Pruning.
Where's the mech abomination, bro? It's just showing. No abomination here. Only thighs.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
I think Full Metal Alchemist is like 64 episodes. So. Oh wait, have you watched Tomodachi game? You can watch Tomodachi game if you haven't watched. I just remembered it randomly. Like, you can watch it.
Struggle harder.
Damn, bro. I guess you have watched them all. Show us some Sword Keeper. Yeah, sure, bro. You wanna see Sword Keeper? Yeah, this is Sword Keeper. Yeah.
I engraft you new.
Yeah. This is Sword Keeper. I think she's like the prettiest character in game right now. Yeah. Sword Keeper, Camellia, and then Changli. Top 3 right now for me. Then maybe when Zany comes, then I will remove Camellia from there and put Changli there and Zany.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Chical is crazy.
Would you like a fun game between the two? Oh!
Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
Nico.
to our game.
And I also have Yinlin.
As the Sentinel foretold, you and I were meant to cross paths.
I also have like her. This one.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me?
Dang, bro.
The Shorekeeper. This name suits me well enough. It aligns with my purpose and drive. They only exist because of you.
Ah, how many pulls? Alright. I think the new update comes tomorrow for this game, like 2.0. Bro, I'm at like 57, 58 pity I think on the weapon banner. I hope to god I get the claymore for, not the claymore, not just any claymore, the Mavuika claymore. Like, I'm just wasting pulls if I don't get it right. We'll see. Okay, you can maybe check out FMA. It's like 64 episodes on that anime, so not that much. Or if you want any short anime, have you watched Cyberpunk? Have you watched Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's the name. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Damn, bro. I think you watched almost all the short and good ones. Like, I don't know any other, I think, short anime which are good. What else could you watch? Have you watched Doctor Stone? It's not short, but it's good anime. Doctor Stone, and then what else? Hmm. I mean, what about Dadandan? Have you watched that one? The new one? I haven't watched it yet, but people are telling me that it's good. Okay, bro, I'll talk to you later. My battery is going to die now. Thanks for joining.